We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Aitx stock, that is right, up 3.45%. We have that bottom down here. I doubled down yesterday. I told you guys I'm in now 15K in the low 003s. I do have the other 5K up. I think my highest position is at 007, which is fine. It doesn't matter. This is why I average down, but with smaller positions, and then I add the big position at what I believe is the bottom, which is 002s, 003s. I think this is going to be the easiest money you will ever make. If you have 50K plus right now, if you have 5 figures to trade with, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not, but I'm telling you right now, based on the history of the stock, if we were to go back in time, let's pull out, no, not the cats. We're going to pull out the Webull desktop, because Webull does have all the information from the previous. Let's see if I can pull it up right here. Going to pull up AITX chart on Webull, and we will go to the weekly, and you'll notice this thing actually shows the history of AITX, whereas Moo for some reason doesn't show everything. But this is the weekly chart, by the way. This is the weekly. We look at the past, and my button is stuck. Congrats. Great. Thank you for... Okay, there you go. There you go. So you'll notice since 2021, the stock has been trending to the downside. It has a lot of pops. You know, it likes to run twice a year. That much is very clear. So if you believe that it will continue this pattern of running twice a year, then seriously, I'm not even going to lie to you. Not even going to lie to you. And maybe I'm drunk, but I'm thinking about going in with 50K. I'm tempted. I'm tempted here. Because this is almost too easy, right? Think about it for a second. It came down as low as 0019. Ran 300%. Pulled back to 003s. Ran another about 50 to 80%. Pulled back to 003s, high 002s. And then it ran to 1 penny. And then it pulled back again. Guys, is it just me, or is there a lot of money to be made? I've done the math for you. I've told you already. Someone who invests in the S&P 500, who plays it safe, who's willing to sit there for 40 plus years, they can accumulate 3 million. But it takes 40 plus years. That kind of sucks. That's a long time. Do you really want... If you're 18, okay, 42 years from now, I'll be what, 60? Yay, I can retire with millions. Woo. But I'm already old. Yay, I guess. Like, that kind of sucks, right? We're trying to get out of that cycle of slaving away 40 hours a week as soon as possible. Let's be real. That's why we're here. I'm not out of that cycle yet. I still work a job. I never mentioned it, but I still work a job. I do the YouTube thing on the side, making 3 videos a day, but that's because, I mean, let's be real. It's low effort content. I just kind of blah, 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 yep, like I'm doing right now. I'm surprised I'm almost at, 3,500 subs doing that, but I guess I'm really good at this. I don't know, but I'm telling you right now, I am really contemplating doubling down, tripling down, quadrupling down, whatever you want to call it. I'm really thinking of going in here because this has been a money printer. You should have a 100% win rate if you've been following this channel and solely trading AITX. And that's why I'm very confident. And we have that extension to 2026, January 1st. Hopefully I'm still alive by then. But my goodness, that one shot really... Ooh. But anyways... I think I'm developing a problem. Just kidding, guys. I'm not actually drunk. But seriously, think about it closely, or think about it, contemplate it. I think I might go in with 50K here, and I know that sounds insane, and I'm completely breaking my rules. But I imagine if this is gonna run again, which I believe it will next year, twice, maybe even 3 times a year, or next year, I should say. I imagine I can make a lot of money off of this. I can make someone's salary like 50K in one play. And I'm very, very much contemplating it. It's been on my mind. And maybe I should not have had a shot before before jumping in on making a video. But I was motivated. I'm telling you guys right now, I'm speaking the truth here. Like, there's a lot of money to be made. I hope you guys become millionaires, because this is too easy. Sometimes I look at this and I'm like, that's the bottom. Just buy there, right? Why shouldn't I go with 50K? 50K this thing goes up 50%. I just made 25K. That's ridiculous. And I've done the math. And so I'm very much tempted. And I'm telling you right now, if you believe and if you have that kind of money, if you think you can gamble that kind of money, I think you should go for it. Again, not a financial advisor. Disclaimer, right? Got to say that. Disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just some guy drunk sitting on my bed making a video. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, but I do know that this thing likes to run. So I'm letting you know right now, full transparency, I'm looking to throw 50K at this. I'm looking to add another 30K on top. This might be the biggest play of the year. This stock, it does everything right. It communicates, has a transparent CEO, for better or for worse, right? Because he's a transparent CEO. He does tell us, yeah, we're gonna dilute, we're gonna reverse split in 2026, etc., etc. So there's some downsides, but ultimately, if you zoom out on the chart, as people like to say, yeah, the bag holders like to say that. You zoom out on the chart, this thing has bottomed out, continues to give us 50% plus runs. You put 50K in there, you can make 25K real quick. Okay, not real quick. I'm exaggerating, but you get the point. You can make an easy 25K if you're disciplined and patient. And I really do hope you guys make a lot of money. Like, seriously, I know I don't talk about this much. Maybe it's the alcohol, but I really, this whole channel was supposed to be a joke. It started off as a moon market kind of copycat joke, and I'm almost at what 3,500 subs, and I became good at this, and it's really just the market really does reward patience and discipline, and I hope you guys have that because you can make a lot of money. And I think I've been rambling for too long. There is a PR. What the hell am I even talking about? Let's go over to the PR. It's a nothing PR. I hate these PRs. I don't hate them, but more like it's like they don't really move the share price. They don't move the share price. They really don't. Ooh, 3.45%. I guess flippers are, over the moon on that one, but it doesn't move the share price. Aitx is rad, receives 32 unit real expansion order from major client. We've gotten a bunch of these before. And let's be real, they don't move the share price. They're a nothing burger. It's good to know, like, hey, you're making more money. That's great. But I look forward to seeing how much money they make off of those rad cams. I think there's a lot of potential there. The rad cams, if they sell like hotcakes, ooh, I don't care how negative their net working capital is. If those rad cams sell, the subscriptions alone, they will be able to get out of that hole that they're in, having to constantly dilute to stay afloat. And then we maybe will see share buybacks. And then they will go and uplist to the NASDAQ with strength. And when we see that happen, it'll give me so much confidence to buy this long term. I think I drank too much, guys. I'm going to go to sleep. That's it for the video. I'll see you guys in the next one.